welcome to episode 21 of Mercenaries, Mechwarrior 5. Getting ready to depart for our work for the FedCom, so let's see how it goes. Hilton Head Island, North America.
In honor of our marriage, I give you a regiment of battle mechs and the means to support them in perpetuity.
My love, in honor of our marriage, I give you a vast prize. The Capellan Confederation.
Lancers, we have been called to war. Operation Rat is a go. Our objective? To cripple the Confederation's military-industrial complex, to bloody their most fanatic battle mech regiments, and to take their territory for our own, thus securing our borders for our newfound alliance with House Steiner. To do this, all 8 of the Crucis Lancer RCTs have been called upon to take one system, the most vital planet targeted by the Federated Suns, the fortress world of Tikonov. Defended by numerous battle mech regiments, a vast network of man-made fortifications, and one of the most hardened planetary militias of the entire Inner Sphere. For over 600 years, Tikonov has stood as an indomitable bastille, repelling all who dare to challenge its gauntlet of defenses. But the planet itself is a prize like no other. A fully self-sufficient world virtually untouched by the chaos of the succession wars. Heavily industrialized with an astronomical abundance of natural ore and mineral mining that fuels a booming planetary economy and acts as the foundation for Tikonov's true prize, battle mech factories. Responsible for the manufacturing of large portions of the Capellan Confederation's heavy battle mech forces, and considered to be the lifeblood to the CCAF's war machine. Taking Tikonov and its mech factories from the Confederation will rob them of one of their military's most vital resources and add it to our own. But the defenders of Tikonov are among the most fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, many of them lifelong residents of the region. Expect them to fight with unparalleled levels of ferocity to defend their homeworld. First Prince Hanse Davion has personally charged the Crucis Lancers with this mission. To break the unbreakable fortress world and claim its mech factories in the name of the Federated Suns. And as God is our witness, we will not misplace the faith that he has put into all of us. We will bend Tikonov and any other Capellan world that stands in our way to our will.
Well, these should be fun. Davion Borderlands discovered. Oh, okay. Wonder if Tiny Tina's there. The invasion of Tikonov has begun. Over 300 dropships carrying all 8 regiments of the Crucis Lancers are continuing a high-G burn towards the planet. Our flotilla's aerospace escort has just fought back the Knight Rider's deep space interdiction force, leaving only one more obstacle that we must clear before we can make planetfall. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying a series of anti-dropship batteries located on Tikonov's first moon, Doria. These batteries, combined with the remaining Knight Rider aerospace fighters, could do some serious damage to the Lancers' invasion force as they try to breach the planet's atmosphere, so it is imperative that we clear the way for our fellow Lancers. This war is just beginning, so remember your training, watch each other's backs, and do not overcommit your forces in this opening engagement. We will still need mechs at the ready for when we make planetfall, so let's show the rest of the Crucis Lancers what the new Kestrel Lancers can do. You know, I wonder if there's ever been an aerospace game. That would be pretty cool. You know, I know that flight games are kind of overdone, but wow, an aerospace fighter game could be fun as a sort of like a combined force in the background. Like a Battlefield 5 set in the Mechwarrior universe. Maybe PGI is listening. The second cruisers have been tasked with clearing a number of any dropship planetary defense installations across the Tikonov's first moon. This is an opening shot in what could be a very long war, so pace yourselves and don't take unnecessary risks. Did they even know me? Our real fight will be on the planet's surface, so don't overcommit your best pilots and equipment yet. There may be a greater need for them later. Okay. So give me damage coverage. And then give me more money. Give me all the money. Alright, we can have 245 tons, but they're telling us not to use our best stuff. So let's take everything out. I think I do want to use that Thunderbolt. I like Thunderbolts, because that's who I am. So I'm going to take the Thunderbolt. How about a Centurion? Then maybe a Dragon? He's terrible with ballistics, so... that. And then... Can Espinosa have a Dragon? We're 15 tons underweight, so let's add some more weight, shall we? What else can we give to Goblin? What can we give him? I mean, we have 2 Warhammers. Look at that. We can give him a whammy. Yeah, but if the whammy is going to take the field, then I am taking it. And he can have Thunderbolt. He's good with lasers. 9 of 10. Lasers and missiles, he's pretty good. And the Dragon is lasers, autocannons, and missiles. And he's okay. Alright, we'll do that. And that's how we're going to drop. Let's see what happens. Oh, I should have checked the weapons groups for those, but I didn't. It's okay. It's okay.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors open.
Destroy all orbital cannons. Okay.
Reactor online.
We like destroying orbital cannons.
Online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, for generations, Tikonov has stood as one of the Confederation's economic and manufacturing centers. Because of this, House Liao has spent generations and considerable resources turning Tikonov into one of the most fortified systems in the Inner Sphere, which includes a network of anti-dropship orbital arrays here on Tikonov's first moon, Doria. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike forces assigned targets have been marked on your HUD.
Up with
The remaining
these
Kestrel Lancers will be executing similar strikes against targets of their own. Show the second what you're made of, Commander.
And I believe what we wanted to do with this was do a staggered fire there.
Enemy mech ahead.
See now what the Capellan Confederation is capable of.
Share target identified.
Forgive me, Orpheus. My target got a critical shot in.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Shame we have to destroy these installations. Planetary defenses like these haven't been made in centuries. Taking and holding them would pull resources away from the invasion. The main objective here is to take Tikonov itself. We can't risk giving the Confederation any more time to dig into their positions on planet.
Destroyed.
Thinking like that is the reason humanity's seen 300 years of technological regression.
All because of these bloody succession wars. Watch your tone, Tech. We have a job to do.
Yeah, he's not
We can
wrong.
argue about historical preservation later.
Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Target
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it. And
Give me that
we'll
asset.
begin the recovery procedure.
Hey,
Nice to have some extra
not nice.
ballistics.
Very friendly.
Target is down.
What the trick is not to trip that one over there. We want to get them in succession here. Somebody get that stupid turret.
Hostile spotted. Engaging.
target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
You're coming up on one of the anti-dropship arrays now, Commander. Only tangle with the defenders if you feel you need to. Once those guns are silenced, the militia will be stranded on this rock anyways. We have a long war ahead of us, so be sure not to take on any unnecessary risks. Anti-dropship batteries are active. Take them out.
Target destroyed. Heat critical.
Target destroyed.
Acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target urban map.
Have to make do without that component.
New target blackjack.
You heard the commander. Take that target.
Heat critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That's one installation down. Good work. I'm showing all targets at this facility destroyed.
Positioning on you, Commander.
Target destroyed.
With you.
Alright, so we don't want to engage those troops. We'll let our friends fight with them if they really want to, but what we want to do is get those things down like that.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target down.
Target acquired. Keep critical.
My kill.
Hunchback.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Enemy mech down.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Target received. Engaging. Mech tango eliminated.
Target acquired. System offline.
A little too hot.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Crucis Lancers Command. Kestrel Lancers reporting all installations destroyed. You are clear for approach.
We read you, Marshal Davion. Return to your dropships and prepare your forces for planetfall. We'll see you on the ground.
Acknowledged. All stations, move to designated evac points on the double. We have an invasion to get to.
Target acquired.
Slash target.
Target destroyed. New target, Vindicator. Target acquired.
Falling in behind you.
Reforming on you, Commander.
New target, Firestarter. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
We're on it, Commander.
New target, Assassin.
Lance target received.
Enemy battle mech eliminated.
Target acquired.
Target received. Tango eliminated.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Forming on you.
We want to go down there. So we're going to take the short route down there. Hopefully it doesn't destroy our legs. Let's see what happens. Whee! Yeah, it's still got legs. It's good.
Nearly there, Commander.
Toys.
Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
too chewed up.
Component lost. Need defensive support.
Goblin, what are you doing?
Never have too much ammunition.
On your trail, Commander.
We've got you, Commander. Mount up and prepare for a hard burn out of here.
Heartburn.
Hanse Davion wants us planet side with the rest of the Lancers ASAP.
Not too bad. I know we took some damage, but I think we got some good salvage. For what it's worth. Good damage coverage. I don't know if we're going to be allowed to pay or repair between missions, but we're gonna. There we go. Damage coverage 1.9 million. Damage taken 835,000. Yeehaw! Good job, everybody. Thunderbolt lost some arms. A solid opening salvo, but this war is just getting started. Doria was manned mostly by planetary militia. While they might have been some of the toughest militia in the Inner Sphere, they still don't hold a candle to the hardened CCAF regiments that call Tikonov their home. Always assume the next fight is going to be tougher than the last, and that it will come sooner than you think. So be sure to pace yourself and your personnel out there. On our next mission is scheduled to commence in 15 days. If your mechs are in need of repair, be sure to get your tech started on them immediately. Even if they won't be ready for your next deployment, getting their repairs in the queue might be the difference between life and death in the coming months of the campaign. Always remember, Operation Rat will not be a sprint. It's going to be a marathon. So never overcommit to a single battle if it means we'll lose the war. Which means battle mechs. Warhammer. It's only armor damage. Centurion. Only armor damage. Thunderbolt. Dragon. Okay. Let's see. Next. Thanks to our valiant efforts on Doria, the entirety of the Crucis Lancers were able to make planetfall with minimal casualties. Since making planetfall, we have learned that the Capellan Confederation Strategic Military Director Pavel Ridzik is presently on Tikonov, leading the Capellan defenders. This bodes incredibly well for our war efforts, as capturing or eliminating Ridzik could end this war even before it starts. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. The Crucis Lancers' next objective is to take control of major population centers and, most importantly, secure Tikonov's numerous spaceports on the planet. The 6th and 8th Crucis will be assigned to take the capital of Tikograd. The 7th is dropping to secure the primary earthworks, limited battlemech factories, while the remaining Crucis Lancers will fan out and take other major population centers around the planet. The Kestrel Lancers have been assigned to take the mining town of Jizhiga, located high in the Kazan mountain range. Although it is a small township compared to other major population centers, it is an important one as it remains close to major mineral mining operations and has an active spaceport located nearby that is used to ship refined materials off planet. No spaceport is too minor when it comes to planetary conquest, so despite its size, it is still heavily defended. MEO Intelligence estimates that the entirety of the Ariana Grenadiers has been set to garrison Giziga and its surrounding area. The Crucis Lancers Aerospace Wing plans on bombing the Grenadiers while they are still in the open, which will force them to pull back into the city itself. The Kestrel Lancers will then move on Giziga and clean out whatever Grenadier forces remain after the aerospace jocks are done with them. Our assault will commence in 2 weeks. Prepare your forces appropriately. Our air wing reports heavy losses for the Ariana Grenadiers. They estimate around a company's worth of survivors that have fled into our objective, the city of Jaziga. We are tasked with clearing them out and taking control of the city. Elements of the planetary militia are supporting the Grenadiers in system, but we anticipate that they will surrender if we eliminate the Grenadiers. Guess what? Damage coverage. You know, I didn't get any salvage last time. Did I skip it by mistake? Thunderbolt will not be ready. Thunderbolt will not be ready. Well, yeah, because you lost your arms, you dumbass. 180 of 250, so we got 70 tons. What do we got that's 70 tons? Hey, look, another Warhammer. So let's, oh, wait a minute. Let's go Battle Mechs. And then that second Warhammer. This one here. Weapons groups. All right. Does this one have more lasers? Dude, we're taking that one. The 6L rather than the 6R. Okay. Where is it? Second page. 6L. Here, you can have the banged up one. Alright. Okay. We should be good to go here. The dragon took a beating. Or that thunderbolt took a beating. Destroy militia captain Smirnov. Boy, no vodka for them. We will anger the vodka industry on Tikonov. We destroy Captain Smirnov, so that's problematic.
Regiments have been assigned to take cities adjacent to regional spaceports to secure our foothold within the system, while the 6th and 8th Crucis RCT makes an advance on the capital city of Tikograd. We have been assigned to take and hold the mining city of Gizhiga and its small spaceport high in the Kazan mountain range. Our fighters report that they have inflicted heavy casualties against the Ariana Grenadiers defending the region, pushing them back into the city itself.
Let's go kill Ariana Grande, or whatever.
In the city and have refused to surrender to our forces, so we've been ordered to move against them and clear them out. Taking out all Grenadier forces should force the Tikonov militia to surrender, so Grenadier IFFs will be highlighted as primary targets on your HUD. Our best estimate is that there is roughly a company's worth of active Grenadiers in the city that we will need to clear out. So let's get to work, Lancers.
You need to dance in front of me, you idiot?
So it's anyone's guess as to what they will do. Let's hope their compassion for their people exceeds their desire to draw out this engagement any longer.
Good. Our munitions can be restocked.
Destroyed. Near target Panther.
This Centurion, dude. Oh, I feel like I'm playing MWO.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Yeah, we're not fighting that, guys. We. Why are you destroying that building? What did that building do to you?
Lead on, Commander.
Just come with me, guys. We have to kill the entrenched grenadiers. There's 8 of them up here. I don't know what that was, but I killed it.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Where is it?
We've made contact with the Grenadiers. They are using the inner city as cover. All Lancer forces advance into the city and flush them out.
That's
Yeah,
close
but-
enough.
Yeah, but I need
Ready to
loot,
start
so
pickup operation.
you guys work on that, and I'll work on loot.
Always good to restock on ammo.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Requested target ID received. Engaging.
Critical.
Grenadier forces are showing losses. Let's keep the momentum up.
Critical. Target destroyed.
We're on it, Commander.
Critical.
That mech is heavily damaged. Dynasty unit, focus fire. Initiating ejection procedures. Going critical.
I'm showing half of all primary targets have been destroyed. Keep it up.
Falling in far formation, Commander.
The hell did you guys shoot? Oh, there we go.
Vindicate.
Focusing our fire on target.
Let them come out, guys. Let them come out.
Target acquired.
I can't target that.
Near target Phoenix Hawk.
Lance target received.
Mechwarrior.
Ariana Grenadier forces have been neutralized. Commander, secure your position and prepare to receive relief forces. With any luck, the other 7 Lancer regiments meet with similar success. Off trigger.
That wasn't too bad. Centurion took a little bit of a beating. Ah, see, I think I inadvertently skipped my salvage that last time, so, okay. Well, it is what it is, I guess. We'll take this cicada. Oh, maybe not. We'll take medium lasers. We'll take single heat sinks. What do we have left? 14? Do we have something we could take for 14? There's something we could take for 11. So we'll take urban mech salvage. Got 2 million total salvage, so that's good. Damage is recovered. Alright, let's go get our battle mechs repaired. Alright, he needs... Alright, so we need to go into him and fix it. Alright, we need a new medium laser for him is all. Looks like. Laser. Here's one right here. That's everything. Okay. Alrighty. Thunderbolt's still being worked on. Last night we received word that Pavel Rydzik has abandoned Tikonov. The 6th, 7th, and 8th Crucis attempted to capture him, but bad weather prevented the aerospace wings from being able to pursue Rydzik's dropship as he fled the system. Across Tikonov, coordinated resistance to our invasion is beginning to break apart. Remaining CCAF units are fleeing into the wilderness, unable to get to their dropships now that we have firm control over all of Tikonov's spaceports. The capital of Tikograd is in talks with AFFS Command to negotiate terms of surrender for the city and many of the major civilian population centers on Tikonov. We are hoping that they will help us broker a surrender from the remaining CCAF forces that are now trapped on Tikonov. But until that time, the trapped CCAF forces remain a threat. While our Blitzkrieg worked as disrupting their defenses and taking firm control of the system's spaceports, it also allowed for large numbers of Confederation forces to withdraw into the wilderness where they will undoubtedly regroup en masse. Thanks to the efforts of the 7th Crucis and their liberation of the Head Earthworks limited facilities in Tikograd, we were able to identify a hidden Earthworks mech production facility deep in the Kazan mountain range, less than 600 clicks south of our current position. Our liaison with the Ministry of Information, Intelligence, and Operations, MIO, believes that this will be where the CCAF guerrillas will make an attempt to regroup their forces. As the closest unit stationed near this hidden facility, Command wants the Kestra Lancers to move against this installation and capture it before the CCAF are allowed to fortify their position and resupply. Taking this facility should cut the legs out from the remaining Confederation forces in system, so be sure to bring the biggest mechs you can muster in time for this fight. We will be moving against the facility shortly. Finish the fight strong, Lancers. CCAF forces are regrouping in a hidden Earthworks limited production facility in the Kazan mountain range. Command has charged the Kestra Lancers with capturing this facility and clearing out any hostile Lao forces in the area. Be sure you use your time to prep the biggest, toughest mechs you can field by our operation date. The CCAF forces will be treating this as their final stand. Damage coverage, yes. Alright. 255. I can have 5 more tons than I had before, so those are not my biggest, toughest mechs, but okay. The Warhammer 6L, the Centurion will not be complete. Okay, that's not surprising. All right. What can we? Well, we can have 50. We can have a 55 tonner in there. What can we have? A Shadowhawk, as it stands. Our biggest, toughest. Who is that? Captain Russ. I think we did well there. Everything else is being fixed, so... What is that? 70 tons? Yeah, we're good. There we are. We're in good shape again. Let's go.
The capital of Tikograd has surrendered. Strategic Director Pavel Ridzik has fled the system, and the primary earthworks manufacturing facilities in Tikograd have fallen under our control. But the fight is not over. Davion intelligence has tracked the remaining Liao defenders to a hidden earthworks mech assembly plant and storage facility close to our forward operating base. Our mission is to finish the fight. Eliminate all Liao defenders and secure the earthworks production site. Kestrel Lancers, advance!
Commander, the entire 2nd Crucis is on deck for this mission. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Support our allies and clear the field. There is no telling what we'll encounter once we reach the targeted facility.
Target is down.
Something up on our left side here. We're gonna hug this wall, and if anything comes at us, we're gonna crush it. I don't want to run into any surprises.
With you.
Marshal Davion, we have made contact with Liao defenders screening the base. We're engaging now. We've made it to the outer perimeter, encountering large amounts of static defenses.
I've identified the turret's control center, marking it on the HUD now. If there is anyone with jump capabilities, we may be able to silence those turrets all at once.
Is there anyone with jump capabilities? Nope.
Hostile mech ahead.
Looks like no.
Vindicator.
This mech will be destroyed in no time.
Shared target identified.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Near target Orion. Target acquired.
Marshal Davion, we have neutralized the turrets. Your forces are free to approach.
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
Coordinated fire on requested target.
Critical. System offline. Critical. New target Grasshopper.
Nick has been dispatched.
Target acquired. Heat critical.
Group target received.
Incoming missile.
Marshal Davion, we have reached the facility's perimeter. IFF readings indicate additional hostiles both inside and outside the facility.
Commander Mason, you will secure the interior. Do your best to preserve as much of the facility as possible. A working mech production facility is much too valuable to destroy. All remaining Lancers, fan out and secure the exterior of this facility. Make sure no Liao forces escape.
Push in, you idiot!
I have no choice. I must eject. Ejecting.
Target destroyed.
Blimey, those are cataphracts. One of the first new battle mechs designs in centuries. Yes. Between the Raven and the Cataphract, House Liao has been the only great house other than House Steiner to produce brand new mech designs since the start of the Succession Wars. Even with it being mostly cobbled together by recycling components from other mechs, it's still an impressive battle mech, which is why it is imperative that we minimize the damage to this facility.
New target Spider.
Target destroyed. Last target received.
Target destroyed.
position, Commander.
Cannot comply. Invalid target. With you.
New target Trebuchet.
Eliminated. Reforming on you, Commander.
Following your lead, Commander.
What the hell are you doing?
United States forces, you are trespassing on Earthworks Limited private property. Withdraw from this facility immediately or face the consequences.
I am Marshal Jackson Davion of the 2nd Crucis Lancers. In the name of First Prince Hanse Davion and the Federated Sons, we are here to commandeer this facility. Stand down and surrender, and no further harm will come to you or your people.
I am afraid for you, and I know that this is not possible.
Target
If you
destroyed.
will not withdraw, then it is my duty to make sure that this facility becomes your tomb.
Commander, clear out the remaining enemy forces as fast as you can. They will most likely attempt to sabotage the facility rather than see it fall into our hands. Commander, our mission is to capture this complex in functional condition. Check your fire in these tight quarters and eliminate any enemies you encounter ASAP.
Lead on, Commander.
New target Phoenix Hawk. Critical. Target destroyed. Target Vindicator. Target destroyed.
This production line seems to have automated mech repair bays handy. Make use of them while you can, Commander. No telling what we will face deeper into this facility.
System offline.
Target eliminated.
System offline.
Okay.
System offline.
Not too bad, actually. The guys weren't all that damaged. It's good. Shadowhawk doesn't get to repair? Oh, I'm glad we fixed that glitch anyway. Oh wow, he's really well repaired. Awesome, okay. A good Warhammer now. Where do we go? Guess we're going this way? Oh, hi there. Come up here and get in my face? Jeez.
Firing on the commander's requested target.
That was, but it didn't need to be there.
On your 6th, Commander.
Where the hell are these guys going? Pathfinding leaves something to be desired sometimes. Freaking Atlas with me. Holy shit, I didn't even notice that. Why am I taking the point? Where's that Atlas? Where's that Atlas been going? Alright, let's go here. Half the factory's destroyed. Guys, quit breaking stuff.
I'm reading multiple mech reactor activations in your vicinity, Commander.
Because of course we are.
Enemy mech approaching. We're on your target, Commander.
Get him, Warhammer. Go get him, Ray.
Target calibrated. Target disappeared.
My security forces have been depleted. On behalf of Earthworks Limited, I formally surrender myself and all my staff into your custody. All Earthworks forces, I order you to stand down. Your lives are not
That's an easy thing to do since there are none left.
Confederated Sons, I accept your surrender. All Crucis Lancer forces, stand down. Mission accomplished. Tikonov is ours.
Hooty hoo. Get me out of here before I stomp on some other critical components. Not exactly a surgical strike. Alright, what do we get? 18. Of course, we always go down to the bottom because, you know, we gotta look for heat sinks. Look at them, there's 6 of them. So we'll take those. Now, 12. What can we get for 12? 12. Nothing good. Phoenix Hawk. We'll take them. Crucis Lancer Command has accepted the surrender of Tikograd and the major population centers around the planet. While pockets of resistance still exist, they currently do not possess the numbers or the coordination to be considered a major threat. The 8th Crucis will indefinitely posted on assignment here to administer the transfer of power to the Federated Sons. From there, they will be tasked with tracking down the remaining resistance fighters and securing a permanent hold on the entire Tikonov system. As for the rest of the Crucis Lancers, all Mechwarriors and combat personnel have been granted a month's worth of leave for R&R. All command and technician personnel will remain focused on repairs, refitting our equipment for the next assignment. In a month's time, the Crucis Lancers will be breaking apart into individual regiments for the next phase of Operation Rat. Commander, while the enlisted personnel are on leave, I'll need you to prepare your company for our next target. Oh, of course. Be sure to use this month to retool any battlefield salvage, upgrade weapons, and prep your forces in anticipation for our next fight. With the Crucis Lancers dividing up to invade multiple targets, prepare your forces to shoulder heavier direct combat operations. But don't neglect speed and utility, as we'll need to remain flexible and may have a need for high mobility operations depending upon what is thrown at us. One final item. The liberation of Earthworks mech factories in Tikograd and Kazan have yielded a large surplus of near-complete mechs. Our techs were able to complete the construction of a number of cataphracts that were on the verge of being operational when we conquered the facilities. These mechs will be distributed to all Crucis Lancer battalions to replenish our forces lost in the campaign. Commander, your unit will be gifted a fresh cataphract as a combat bonus for the liberation of the Kazan facility. You are free to use it as you see fit. Once we ship out, we will brief the battalion on our next objective. For now, get some rest while you can. Be sure to collect any company provisions from the market while we are still together, and take this opportunity to perform any repairs and refits to your mechs and equipment before we deploy for our next assignment. Yeah, give me that stuff. Alright. Battle mechs. Nothing but armor. Nothing but armor. Nothing but armor. The dragon served us well. Alright, this Phoenix is going to cold storage. And this Panther is going to cold storage. What's this cataphract look like? Protected actuators. Alright. AC-10, huh? And medium lasers and a PPC. Details. Because I know an AC-20 can fit in there. Why is the ammo there? Okay, I see why the ammo is there. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's put this medium laser here. We got 4 medium lasers. And now, do we have an AC-20? We do have an AC-20. We have a nice AC, a relatively nice AC-20. All right. First of all, let's max this out. We can get another. You know, I think I'm going to want. What's our heat look like? Why don't... No, we need to build these up. Okay. I think we're good here. I like this. We got 4 tons of AC-20 ammo. Well, we can probably get away with 3 tons of AC-20 ammo. Nope, it's alright. It'll live just like that. Alright. We ain't gonna F with it. That'll be a nice addition to our forces here. Okay. Barracks. Need to hire? Oh yes, 35, 40, 43. Captain Billings.
I'm just here chilling. You got the money? I got the skills. Let's mess someone up.
There's a 52, 43, 40, 37, 37. Goodbye, weird head guy. Alright. I think we're good here. We've got some good pilots now. Decent pilots.
Affirmative, Commander. I'll be in the hangar.
Rest of
Pre-drop checklists.
Or no better. Alright. Purchase. Cooling. Where's my cooling? There's my cooling. Oh, God. Let's have 20 of them, please, and thank you. Any good? Medium lasers. There's a couple. We'll buy those up. Anything good ballistic-wise? Here's a good, better AC-20 than what I have. Let's buy it in case there's a terrible tragedy. I don't care about that. Electronics. We got improved sensors. Nothing good there. The rest of it is what it is. Okay. Alright, I think on that note, we're going to go ahead and end it for the day. We successfully took the planet of Tikonov, and we will be getting ready for our next mission, and we will see you next week. I hope you enjoyed the content today. If you did, please do consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I do Mechwarrior 5, but then I also do Mechwarrior Online every day as well, so be on the lookout for both of those bits of content. And if you do play Mechwarrior Online, I do hope to see you out there on the battlefield. Have a good day.